Well, there is a significant change in tone for this year's Indigenous Peoples Day. Celebrations have been replaced with mourning as Canadians continue to come to grips with the 215, the bodies, or the remains, of 215 people found at an old residential school site in Kamloops, British Columbia, about a month ago. While North Bay man Lindsay Sarrazin is feeling grief and sadness with that discovery, he still hopes that intergenerational wounds can be healed through education and understanding.
For this story, it was Sarrazin's wish that photos of children at residential schools not be shown. Displayed during the story are photos of art that were part of a juried exhibition at the WKP Kennedy Gallery. The title of the display quite fitting for this interview: Working Towards Reconciliation, an Ongoing Commitment. For Sarrazin, the discovery in Kamloops has reaffirmed what he's known for years.
It's not new for us, but it's new for Canada, and I feel like this is a time for education, and this is a time for learning, and for Indigenous people, there's a lot of anger and grieving and sadness, and it just seems like there's a lot of people waking up to what's been happening in the world, and the genocide of Indigenous people, not just in Canada. I mean, Canada's the focal point of everything, but this has been happening around the world too. And so National Indigenous Peoples Day is like, this year it's carrying a lot of grief, and people are starting to listen to us finally.
This issue thrust into the forefront with the 215 children found buried in Kamloops. Sarrazin says this is just the beginning.
The number of the residential school children that passed, that's only one school. That's only one school, and there's hundreds of schools. I'm not sure of the number, but there's enough schools in Canada that have been, uncovered. We're up to like in the 500s now, just on 3 or 4 schools that they're starting to just uncover all these children that have passed. And I've been advocating this for years, but I've been hearing about residential schools since I was a child. When I do education in the schools, well, I used to, and I work with programming now with live production, and kids still don't know, or people still don't know, adults still don't know about residential schools in Canada. And why is it taking so long for people to know? People that are my grandmother's age or grandfather's age are just, they're still here from residential school. They're still telling their stories. Canada's been fighting them in the courts to prove them wrong. There's a lot of people that are still alive from residential schools. Why is it just now people are hearing us?